So, yeah, I'm guessing I'm on now. I'll just hit new game. You're on. I am on. Hello. Welcome to BioForge. Since we're running behind, I'm not gonna play this whole cutscene now. But, I'll explain it later. I'm Lastly, and this is BioForge, and we're gonna beat the game. I'll just hit escape now. Time will start when I hit, easy combat here. Count you down. 3, 2, 1, start. Yeah. This game, I'll have points where I'll try and explain the lore of what's going on. Basically what you need to know is we're a cyborg man, and we've been forcibly turned into a cyborg as some weird experiments. And we're trying to escape this place because it's bad stuff's going down right now. There's this little bit movement as we're waking up. Oh, and we get an immediate introduction to the combat here. This is the first nurse spot. We're gonna beat it up. It's really great that the first thing they show you in this game is just how great the combat is, because I hit C to enter combat, and I hold control and push the numpad to kick, or I can hold alt and I can do some punches. This game, it's really something. There we go, okay. Once it starts bouncing around, there we go. It has to bounce into the doorway to explode. I don't want to stand too close because there's an explosion. Oh, I got the animation. So yeah, if you're standing too close when it explodes, you get the animation to wait for the doors. Oh, okay, squeezed by. That's Kanan, we don't want to fight him. I need this fork. A fork. Alright, we got the fork. So now I'm going to stand over here. Try and bait him away from the door. Okay, and then we... Oh, this is bad. I zapped. Okay, no, we're good. All good. Oh, so that guy, he takes a while to fight, so we just want to skip him. Oh, we needed the fork to pry open this panel, and now we just do this puzzle real quick. Connect the lines, easy peasy. I'm gonna put the fork down, and you may have seen a little blob on the ground over here. There it is, this blue thing. It's a severed arm. We'll need this arm later. I will explain everything. Alright. We just pull this door open now because we short-circuited it or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna put this arm down in a very specific spot. And now run up here to this computer monitor. This is the most complicated door to open in the world. Okay. I turned off the first force bars on one of the other jail cells. Now I'm gonna come over here and operate a console. And do y'all like tank controls? Because I sure do. How about tank controls inside a game with these little buttons? Because I have to control this nurse spot, move it forward a little bit, lower the claw, because that's a data pad on the ground. I want that. And then I have to rotate around and get out of here. So these controls, what I have in my hand on monitors like this, are abysmal. Because the hitboxes for these buttons are tiny. And you have to wait for like the hand to flex as it's animating. And it has to finish animating before you can click again. And then to top it all off, there's like some weird dead zone on it. So when you try and move, if you only move a little bit, it won't move at all. So this is really great. Luckily, we're almost done here. Oh, see, I missed the button. I clicked on it, but I didn't hit it. Great. This game looks special. You're absolutely right. This game is special. What is this game? This is BioForge. It's wonderful. It's like... it was made in 1995. I guess I should introduce the game a little bit, because I assume people have never heard of this. But, yeah, it was made in 1995 by Origin Systems, which made a bunch of adventure games, like Ultima. Like that whole series. So, this is an earlier game, I think. Maybe? I don't remember. Okay, so we move the nurse spot into the corner and pick up the severed arm. There's a hand scanner on the wall that you can't really see, and it missed the arm. Oh god, this is bad. Okay, try and pick it up again. So we need to grab the arm and hold it next to the hand scanner on the arm. I'm still not picking it up. Good stuff. After I do this, I have to look through that data pad for a number. Oh boy. Please pick up the arm. I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm an idiot. It's not missing the arm. I'm missing the wrong button. Hit the pickup button, not the put down button. Okay, got the arm. When do we start firing shots? It'll be eventually. Okay. The nurse bot is in position. Now I need to move this way. Pick up the thing. A logbook. Yeah, it's like a claw machine. It's like the worst claw machine in the world. Okay. You guys ready to count? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 12603. I need that number. 12603. Luckily, I just need it right here. Access 12603. Luckily, that is the only time we will have to do that. All the other numbers that we need to get are not in deep buried logbooks like that. Okay, so there's a robot in here. If it sees us, it will shoot us and we'll die instantly. Because this game is designed well. There it is. So it says don't move, but it only means don't move forward. So we can move like sideways and it's fine. Or we can come over here and do a backflip to get into this room quickly. Okay. Yeah, that robot is pretty dumb. Alright, so this room, the cryostasis room, need to hit this button to open up the iris. Then we need to turn this knob to dump the cryo fluid. I have to wait a little bit here for the message to pop up. Then turn it off. Close the iris. So now, as the computer says, the chambers are all messed up. So we're gonna go look at what's even in the chambers. Who knows what could possibly be in there? Chamber 1, I don't know. I'm bored of looking at computers. Oh no. It's a cyber raptor. They took a raptor and made it into a cyborg. So now, we don't have any weapons yet, so we're just gonna punch it. Oh, kick it really. I prefer kicks personally. If you do too many punches, it can miss, because the Cyberaptor is very short. So you can't actually kill the Cyberaptor, so you just have to beat it up a bunch. Where can you buy this masterpiece? Good news, it is on GOG.com. It's like $5, I think. Well, okay, there we go. When it makes that clang noise, it's defeated. It'll start regenerating health, so if I don't push this button fast enough, then it'll just come back to life and I'll have to fight it again. And the reason I fought it in that specific spot is that it'll always fall right there. And so if I'm like on the other side of the room, then it'll have to waddle all the way over here. So that just saves a little bit of time. You hear fighting. Okay, I can turn off the cryo fluid again. So this game, it's got that 90s adventure game thing going on, where there's just a bunch of gotcha moments of if I climb down this ladder too early, there's a giant scorpion monster that'll just murder me. So I had to drop the Cyberaptor down there to lure out the scorpion monster, and then dump cryo fluid on him to freeze him. And now, do y'all like Metal Gear Solid 3? Well, it's Snake Eater, that's a pretty good song, right? I was gonna try and sing it or read some lyrics or something, but I don't know them. But just, you know, if you know them, sing along in chat. Also, we're gonna have to climb this ladder a second time, so, you know, you've got time to look them up if you don't know. Yep. That's the giant scorpion monster and the Cyberaptor frozen. It's a little hard to make out, especially if the bitrate is kind of low. My bitrate is rather low. So now, this is a research base we're on, and I don't know why they have this giant underground cylinder full of blood, but they do. Oh, I'm actually really close to the edge. Doesn't look like it, but I'm almost falling off. Whoa, don't fall off here. I just realized I haven't been saving, which is very risky. So I'll save before I go in here, because there's a dude here who can beat me up if I'm not careful. Yeah, let's save real quick. I do have backup saves, in case things go horribly wrong. I have to climb in this hole in the wall, just walk in here, and then this climbs up some indeterminate amount of space. And hey, we're in another jail cell. Hey, buddy.
Who are you? What have you done to me?
This guy has a name. I don't remember what his name is.
Freeze, prisoner.
Oh, no. Okay. So that first kick missed because the game auto-rotates you to face your opponent, but there's a pause before it'll do it.
Tell me, damn you.
And so I hit the kick too quickly, and so he canceled the rotation and just kicked and missed. And with this combat, it's really, really important to get the first hit in, because then you can kind of stun lock him. Like that. So, if you get hit by him, it's really easy for him to just kill you. Not on easy so much, because they'll occasionally stop and taunt you. And we have a gun now. So I'll fire some shots just to make sure I properly qualify for this marathon. So it's just gonna... Alright, there's one shot. Here's a second shot, because it is plural shots fired. So we now qualify as being able to be in this marathon. It's not all kung fu. We have to run back out here and climb back up the ladder. Oh yeah, a little bit more about the combat. It's actually pretty in-depth. Like, they force you to mix up your moves. You'll see me doing the same 4 to 5 things, because it's just easiest. And, but if you repeat, like, the same thing over and over and over, then it'll do less damage each time. What a thrill. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? The combat, right. So you'll see me mostly using kicks, and on the numpad I'll be using mostly 7 and 9, which are a high kick and a spinning roundhouse. There's 2 reasons I use them. The first is they're very good gap closers, and also they do the second most amount of damage. There's only one attack that'll do more, and it's an overhead smash, which is Alt 8, if you're curious. I'll save again before going out this door. Actually, no, I won't die here. It'll be fine. Okay, then rotate around and strafe, because the robot is still out here. Okay, we're gonna just strafe along this wall a little. I would do backflips here, but those are technically slower, which is unfortunate. Okay, so that strafe over might rotate me around too much. It didn't. Okay. When you're facing an enemy with your about 30 degrees towards them, it'll auto-rotate you and like lock on. But and you don't want that there because it'll, you know, control where to go. Okay. The controls are obtuse. They're very obtuse. It isn't just Alt 8. It's Alt 8 on the numpad after hitting C. If I just hit Alt 8, nothing happens. So now we're on the roof. This part is terrible. This is easily my least favorite part of the game. I'm going to save a lot here. So outside this elevator are 6 drones that want to murder me. I don't know what I ever did to them, but I think I have a good position here. I do not. I have to... If I walk out of the elevator, all the drones start shooting at me and will murder me very quickly. It stun locks me and I can't move. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to bounce these shots off the back of the elevator to hopefully... Oh no, that's going to hit me in the face. Oh, it didn't. Oh boy. Oh, okay. This is actually going really well. This is much better than the practice I did earlier. Okay. But probably the biggest problem is that when I rotate, it doesn't just rotate in place. You actually move to the side. So I'll like rotate a little bit and just... it's possible to move out enough to where they'll start shooting you. Oh no. Like that. Get inside. Please, get inside. Oh no. We're gonna load. Well, load. But I didn't save it for killing the second one. That's not good. Oh. This is kind of about what I expected. That's gonna hit me in the face. What's... Oh boy. Which year is this game? Yeah, it's 95. 1995. Game is old. This is... Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna remember to save after this one. I got so excited. We're gonna have a nice save thumbnail. Oh, that didn't save the explosion. dang. Okay. Once. I'm just gonna... Oh. Dang. Okay. Let's save again. Got one. This is where most of the shots in this run are gonna be fired. Yes. Oh, perfect. Nailed it. Look at that. Beautiful. Save again. I probably didn't actually need to save there. It's pretty unlikely that I'll die to either of these two because they're actually around the corner. Let me just... Okay, that one hit. That was weird. Okay, there we go. So, gonna need a little chat participation here. There's a guy up here named Roland. He's a wimp. I have to bully him a bit, but I don't have to kill him. I just have to hit him twice. So I'm gonna leave it up to chat. After he helps me, I can kill him if I want. Did I hit him twice? I don't remember. I'll activate the gun. Okay. Please? Okay, I didn't hit him the second time. There we go.
Turn on the main gun, damn
Kill.
you.
No. More shots. Murder. Please. He takes a while. He has to go through all of his dialogue, and then he'll... Come on, Roland. Oh no. I'm gonna have to load a save. Actually, the ship's already coming. Damn it, Roland. Yeah, that ship... I have to load. That ship going by, I have to shoot it down. Oh, come on. Load, yes. We're gonna have to kill the drone around the corner again, but that's fine. I wasn't close enough when I was kicking him. I think that's my lineup. Okay, it's one hit. It's two hits. Those two around the corner are pretty easy to shoot. I don't even have to kill the other one. Okay, get right up on him this time. Just one hit. Two hit. Okay. I have to back up. If you stand in the way, he just kind of shouts at you to move. So I think I'm seeing mostly people say kill. So okay, we're gonna kill Roland. Turn on the gun, dude. Do it. You usually have to hit him twice. I don't know why you needed a third time there. Now I've lost control. This is a cutscene. Turns on the gun and then he just runs off and hides. Alright, do you guys like turret sequences? This is the biggest turret sequence in the world. Oh no. Okay, just in time. That's actually gonna miss. I fired too early, but that's fine. Yep, there we go. That should do it. So if you don't shoot down these dropships, then you could just get a game over later. It's another one of those old adventure game things of, oh, you didn't do the thing right, so we're just gonna kill you. Okay. I need to aim about straight this way. In this ship, I can't hit it yet until after it fires at me. But luckily, when I destroy it, this shot that it fired at me just disappears. Okay. Alright, Roland, your time has come. I can just go blast. Blast. See you, Roland.
I'm sorry I had to kill you, but I must admit, I'm enjoying the silence.
Alright. Now you just take the elevator back down. And I hope you guys like cutscenes. Because, we're gonna have a nice one soon. Oh yeah, get some hot lore here. Oh, that load took a little bit longer than normal. There's a security robot out there. It takes 5 hits to kill. I have to... Oh no. I shot myself in the face again. Okay, come on. Oh, this is... Like, in addition to being kind of a weird thing to have to do, the back of the elevator is not what you think it is. The skewed camera angle doesn't help much. Okay, that apparently worked. Bouncing off an invisible wall directly in front of me, and then it goes up there and kills it. Alright, we get a sick line here.
Eat light, you stupid machine.
Eat light. Oh, so good. The voice acting, the dialogue, this game is great.
Danger. Reactor approaching critical state.
Okay, so let's come in here. And hit this button. Now it's a cutscene. So I'll try and explain the story a little bit while Dr. Mastaba is talking to us. So basically there's the Mondites, which are just space humans. They found alien ruins on this planet. And they decided to start researching them, and that eventually led them to making people into cyborgs for some reason. And they want to make cyborgs be like super soldiers. So, that's why you're, so good at fighting and killing. So, you were just on... Your identity is actually unknown until very late in the game. But you were captured at some point for some reason, and made into a test subject, and now you're getting away. And basically what's happening is the reactor of the space is melting down. And so it's going to explode, so we need to get off before that happens. What's happening in this cutscene is Dr. Mastaba has a remote control that controls us. And we'll see a little bit more of that soon. In life like reading manuals. I thought about it, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about getting someone to read the manual. But unfortunately the manuals are not very exciting. It's very, very dry. And there's a lot of manuals. When you buy the game, there's, the basic instructions, there's like a lore book, there's a full walkthrough with tons of information. There's a lot, and it's all very boring. Did I miss any of the story? I don't know. There'll be more later. There's plenty more to go, because we get to meet aliens, get to meet more cyborgs. What you need to know is Dr. Mastaba's a bad dude, and we want to hurt him. And this is one of 2 female characters in the game, and she's about to have a bad time. Unfortunately. We'll meet the other one later. She also has a bad time. Probably a worse time, honestly.
This prisoner is under my control. But I do need you here to perform an experiment. Or perhaps experiment is not the right word. I need you for a
Demonstration. So, as it turns out, all this time, we've had a cannon in our arm. We can actually use it after this, but I never will because it takes energy, and energy is a whole thing. Have I had to heal yet? I don't remember. I don't think I have, which is good. But you expend energy to heal, and you have a finite amount of energy. And you get different batteries throughout the game, and the last one, you need to have at least 75% of the battery left over to be able to finish the game. So if you take too much damage at the end, you can just not finish. It's pretty great. But we don't have to worry too much about that yet. It really won't be an issue, because by then we'll have very little combat left. Oh yeah, there was a dude on the operating table there. He was another cyborg. But he crushed the remote control and freed us from whatever. Unfortunately, when Mastaba left, he took our gun. And no matter what happens, the gun despawns. You can leave it out in the hallway or whatever. If you talk to this dude, he says, just kill me. So I do. I hit the panel and took out his battery, and will now use it to replace mine. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe here and actually heal up, because Muffin is right, I didn't heal. And I hit D for diagnostics and activate. I heal up, you see energy going down. Do that, and then change the battery. Okay, and then drop the battery on the ground. I'm going to come over here and get this healing device. This is just safety.
A medical device.
A medical device, I'm sorry. Okay, and now we're out of here. Do you like punching and or kicking dudes? Because we're about to do some more. So, this door is magically unlocked now. It was locked before that cutscene, but we can go in here now. Step 1 of this room is murder this dude. Uh-oh. Oh. This is an awful camera angle for fighting.
What are you talking about?
It's really hard to see what's going on, what the positioning is, all this. So, it should be fine now that we're in it.
The reactor, but first, I'm going to take care of you.
But let's do some punches. Like that. Oh, I missed him. He's strafing around me. the overhead smash. That's the most powerful move in the game. It does 29 damage, I believe. Okay, back to kicks. We're not going to show it here.
To die after what you did to me.
Yeah, the overhead smash is 29, I believe, and then things like the roundhouse kick and the high kick do 26. Okay, and he's dead. He groans and takes a nap.
At least when the reactor blows, my death will be quick and painless. I am glad that I could add some small amount of suffering to yours.
Yep, so now we need this. I'm going to need some chat help here again. Need to help memorize this number, 245. Should be able to remember 245. We're going to need that in like 6 or 7 minutes. So we enter this thing because it gives us armor. This is the Enviro suit that lets us go outside. But also it does this damage reduction. 5 points of damage reduction. Hey, remember that part with Nursebot where I had to control things with the keypad on the screen? Pretty great, right? Let's do it again. Except now we have a forklift. It's 245, wasn't it? Not 254. Jesus, you are the worst. I hate all of you. That's okay. So, I'm just gonna move this forklift. I'm gonna take it to the reactor. How's everybody doing? Okay, we're almost there. This
Danger. Reactor approaching.
nice computer lady. Oh, I went too far. That's not great. That. Ugh, I missed the button again. Rotate. Ugh. It doesn't really do it by a set amount. It's like how long you hold it, but even if I just tap it, it rotates some random amount. These controls are bad. These controls are really bad. 0451, that's it. Yep. 0451. So there's actually a security button in here. It's that gray blob right there. So if we walked in here without doing this, it would have just killed us. And that's a bad time. I haven't saved in a while, so before I go down here, I'm going to save real quick. So we need to go down here to get an item, and we're going to have to fight a dude. Icarus access. There we go. Activate this elevator, which is just the entire floor. We have to sit and listen to this guy talk some. I have no control right now. So now they think I'm an assassin, which is weird, because I'm not. No, the Icarus project is that spaceship, by the way. Oh no, he hit me. There we go. So I'm gonna try and knock him back and move forward enough to transition the camera like that.
How do I get out of here?
Oh, there we go. This is a much better camera angle to fight from.
And I will let you live.
This guy, you don't really have to kill him, but you have to come back here later, and it's just 1,000 times easier to not have to deal with him. Getting some sick screen shake there, because the reactor is still going to melt down eventually.
How do I get out of here?
Come on, dude. There we go. He takes a nap now.
I swear that when my time comes, I will not die a puppet like yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the walkie-talkie. Not because I need it, but it's just fun to get the extra dialogue. And now we need this, which is a nice hidden item. It's absolutely required to move on. It's the alien cube. I did pick it up, right? I'm gonna check my inventory. Yeah, I have the alien cube. He didn't say it, which was odd. Okay, so we're done in this room. This really big room. I mean, there's like 1,000 computers. We could read a bunch of lore. Okay. Oh yeah, this guy, since we're dressed up in the Enviro suit, he thinks we're an ally. So we get to just walk up on him and do this. Blah. This guy, he's one of the few times you fight someone with a gun. And while you're, unarmed. So if you're just the right distance away from him, he'll move to shoot you. And then... Oh, that was a headbutt. I didn't mean to do that, actually. So he'll move to shoot you, but that'll move him forward a little bit, which will then put you in melee range. And then he'll try and punch you instead. Uh-oh. Yeah, luckily he took that dialogue break to taunt me some.
Guess we Mondites aren't one big happy family after all.
This guy seems to have a lot of health compared to most other guards. That might just be my imagination. There we go. He's gone. Have an escort mission? No, not really. I mean, it depends on how much you want to stretch the definition of escort mission. So, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna save before I do this, because this part is on a timer. I probably won't die, so it'll probably be fine. Oh, I need to heal, actually. When you're below, I think it's 66% health, you will move slower. You can still sprint, but you walk slower. And if you're below 50, you can't sprint anymore, and you'll limp. And below 25, you'll limp even slower. So I want to stay above like 66% health at all times. Okay, we're on the timer now. We have like a minute or something. I don't know. We extend the white bridge and we run across. We kind of slowly move across. And we have to come over here to the right side. And we hit this lever. Hit the lever, please, game. Alien. Oh, it missed us. Okay, good. So that alien is gonna beat us up if we try and use the other lever. So I'm gonna run out here, go into combat mode, and then shoot him twice. And now, exit combat mode and turn around. So he chases onto the white bridge now. If you don't shoot him, he doesn't follow you out here, and he'll just stay over there the entire time. So, turn off the white bridge, he's gone. I'm sure we'll never see him again. Okay, now we can run back across. Should be getting a 30-second warning soon. Up there it is. Okay, hit the other lever. And then, what was the code? 245? 254? 542, that was it. So, 1 through 5, 0451, 2, 4, 5. There we go. Plenty of time left. We had like 15 seconds or something. I don't know. I wasn't even looking. Okay. So the reactor won't melt down yet. It'll still melt down eventually, but we've delayed it enough to buy us some time to get out of here. Da-da-da. Exit here. Yep, that's the computer leader telling us that the reactor's still gonna melt down. Alright. Get ready to fire some more shots. Gonna have an epic showdown in this next hallway. Just gonna wait here. I'm gonna actually back up a step, because as soon as I exit this door, it goes into a cutscene. And I want to save beforehand. It's been a while. There we go. This is a pretty cool dramatic cutscene, actually. This is some very cool lighting effects, considering, you know, it's 1995. Oh. So this is both a stronger and weaker version of the, Oh no. I died. I accidentally hit control when I hit one, so I kicked instead of strafed. Ugh. Okay, load. Load last game, yes. That's fine. Game is loading very slowly today. That's scary. Okay, so basically what I have to do is strafe past its shot so that it misses me, and then hit it 3 times. It'll be strafe, shoot, strafe, shoot, strafe, shoot. And probably more strafing at the end. Shoot. It's 1 hit. There's a 2nd hit. And a 3rd hit.
That was one sorry excuse for security robot. Makes a great bonfire, though.
Great bonfire. Okay. So now, welcome to one of the worst puzzles in the game. This one's actually not that bad. I'm gonna look for specific patterns, because I can solve those in like 1 press. And I can just hit this reset button over and over, because I'm a speedrunner and I love resetting. So, just gonna keep pushing this. I mean, I know how to solve this, so I could hypothetically do it, but it's just easier to reset over and over to get what I need. Come on. Oh. I'm looking for one that's kind of a V shape. Can be rotated around in any direction. What I'm actually trying to do is make, is it parallel lines? No, I'm making a circle. I want everything but the middle to be lit up. There are a couple patterns I can do in like 4 or 5, so if I see those, I'll take them. So every possible configuration of these 9 panels being lit or off is a potential combo when I hit reset, and it just pulls them at random. They're not in any specific order. So I just have to keep hitting reset until I see something I can work with. And most of these are actually garbage. There we go. Oh, I just hit that. There we go. Ugh. No. I hope you guys like that, because we're going to do it a second time later, and it's going to be even worse. Oh, great. So down that pathway at the bottom of the screen is a helipad where you will instantly die. Ugh. I have to actually rotate around now. There we go. This next part looks very scary, but it's okay. These drones are terrible. So there's like 4 drones here that are going to shoot at me, but they shoot at where I am. And basically it's where I used to be, and not where I'm heading, so they just always miss, as long as I keep moving. Yep, and then this next part is a little bit more annoying, because there's a bunch of drones off screen that are shooting at me, and I need to go to a specific spot and drop down here. Okay, I thought I might have been a little bit too far to the right. If you are, you fall into the pit, into the acid here. Okay, alien cube time. So this is the best mode of transportation. You just hold a cube over your head and hang on, and you'll move across these acid pits. And when I'm climbing up and down these things, I can't move up or down them when I'm sprinting, so I just have to walk this entire time. I love this cube. It is one of my favorite items in video games ever. Okay, we need to cube across that gap. I'm actually going to hit I to put the cube away, but you have to stand totally still while you do that. Okay, run up here. Oh yeah, cutscene. There's a monster here, by the way. Don't worry about him. Isn't he cute? If we go too close to him, he eats us. We're going to put that down and run in here. So before I activate this next fight, I'm going to save. Because this fight can be very tough. I need to run up here, activate this, and then back away. So the reason I put the gun down is because his armor makes him impervious to shots, so I can't actually shoot him. So I have to kung fu this guy to death. I'm going to mash on 7 to do a kick immediately, because he will try and shoot me right away. And if he shoots me, that's half my health. And also, that stuns me, and he can probably just kill me. I'm just mashing on 7. Get that kick? Okay. Well, he kicked me back. You could have an all-unique deaths category. So unfortunately, a lot of the deaths are just you lay down on the ground and die and moan. There's not that many unique deaths. I've thought about it. It's a good idea. I might look into it more. See just how many unique deaths there are. So we want this guy to die as close to the door as possible. Oh no. Oh. Okay, he's taunting. That's good. We can hit him. This guy has a ton of health and is very strong, so he can kill you pretty easily. I think he should be almost dead by now. Also, it's probably really hard to see, but there's some pretty cool damage effects on our armor. This mine's all cracked because I got damaged before, and his is all cracked with blood coming out because his health is low. It's pretty cool. Okay, there he goes.
I'm sure I'll be joining you and your men in hell.
Oh, very shortly.
The reactor's still going critical, and I can't stop it.
Okay. See? Need to heal because I'm very low. I'm gonna heal all the way up to full just to be careful, just for safety. So I need to pick up
A device with a button.
a device with a button. And all that does is open that door. We can come in here. And so we need to deal with that monster outside, if you remember him. We need to arm the first missile and fire it. And that'll distract the monster. It'll start moving over there. If anyone's got any questions, we got time to kill now. Because I have to arm the second button and wait for him to walk over there and stand still. Taking a drink of water. Delicious water. So you only have 3 shots here. So if you don't know what you're doing, which you wouldn't the first time, you can waste all these and not be able to progress anymore. And it's really great that they put this targeting reticle over here so that you have no idea what you're aiming at. It's really nice of them to do. He's almost in position. Who looks up? There he is. I can technically exit now, but I'll give him his moment in the spotlight here. Yeah, the monster is shredded. It's got like 8,000 abs down there. My favorite anime podcast? Oh, probably Shenanigans with Lastly and Dead Robots on Sundays. But yeah, I need to put down the device with the button and pick up
A big gun.
big gun. Okay. So now we need to do some prep work for the next thing. While we're doing that, I'll tell you what maybe we should speedrun this game. So you might have heard of a website called giantbomb.com. They did a playthrough of this many years ago, and that made me want to play it because it seemed ridiculous. And then I just really loved it. I like legitimately love this run. It's like really love this game. It's actually really fun. Like play it with a walkthrough if you play there, because it's a bunch of garbage, but also it's really fun. Okay, and again, I can't sprint into these walls or else I won't climb up. So just gotta walk. But yeah. Watched Giant Bomb play it and thought, hey, that looks fun, and it was. One more ledge to climb up. But yeah, every time you hear that like ding noise, it's making a note in my journal. I'm gonna save here, not because it's deadly, but because it's annoying. Okay, so there's 3 drones, and they're gonna be shooting at me. And that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna run over here to this. I'm gonna mash on 5, shoot. There we go. Okay, 1 down. Okay, so now I'm gonna run this tunnel over here. I got unlucky. Sometimes that second, or the furthest one away, will shoot this one right next to me now. So when I'm here, it just can't hit me. Neither of them can. Okay. Luckily, the big gun kills me in 1 hit, which is great. Oh, I got hit. Dang. It's the sniper. Now I'm just gonna play it safe and run all the way over here. You can try and hit it from the other side, but that's difficult. Oh, I'm gonna hit. Let's just shoot. Okay. Dang, let's see what health I was at. Oh, not that bad. I don't think they do much damage. So yeah. Alright, so the area is prepared. I think technically you could skip that, but it would make this next part really annoying. Oh yeah, if you look up old stuff about this game, it was like a technically impressive game at the time. I mean, it looks like garbage now, but it's like, it was pretty revolutionary at the time. A pretty cool thing to read about. I don't know much of the technical mumbo jumbo about it, but it's cool stuff. Okay, now we have to backtrack. You might have seen on the ground next to that crashed ship was a just missile just laying on the ground. Made the cube out again. So we're gonna go play with a missile. And the other day I was doing a practice run. I had a fun glitch happen for the first time where my items just disappeared from my inventory. Like I backtracked across this, put the cube away, and then it was just gone. It wasn't on the ground anywhere, it was just gone. And that makes the game incompletable. You can't finish it without the cube. So if that happens again, which I don't think it will, I have saves, so we'll be okay. Okay, I'm actually going to push I to put the cube away. And yeah, Old Cripple's right. They were going to make a sequel to this game. Or was it a sequel or an expansion? I don't remember. I'm gonna hit space here. No. There's this missile. Actually, I'm gonna save right now, so I don't have to do all that backtracking again. Okay. So, hit space. Now no matter where you stand, he's gonna spin in a circle and walk around a bit. That's dumb. But yeah. It's going to, I wonder what would happen if I took off the front of this missile and took out what was inside. It's beeping, that's weird. Oh, let's pick it up. A bomb? Oh. Gotta find something to do with this. Oh. Oh god. You have to hit escape there. That pops up automatically, and if you stare at it for too long, it kills you. So that's pretty cool. Okay, ready the alien cube. It didn't disappear. Good. Oh yeah, that's right. It's called BioForge Plus. As the demo for it, they made a combat arena where you just fought a bunch of enemies. Which is a bad way to show off this game. So we're gonna use this bomb to blow open a door that we didn't look at yet. So this is supposed to be on a timer, but I don't know if it is. There's conflicting reports on if it is or not. You can take your sweet time and be okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna stop and put the cube away. Because otherwise, if I don't put the cube away, when I stop to put the bomb down, it'll put the cube down first and I'll run away with a bomb in my hand. And that's a bad time. I have to put the cube away so that when I go to hit enter to put an item down, it'll put the bomb down. Here's a door. Oh, hit escape again. Run away. So if you stand too close to the door, you will get knocked down. I'm going over here and there we go. No knockdown.
A big gun.
Big gun. Best voice line in the game. So unfortunately we have to part ways with our armor now. So goodbye 5 points of damage reduction. Run in here and get eaten by this giant mechanical mouth. We're going back indoors. Alright, so we're gonna come over this way. I bet there's probably nothing dangerous over here. Nothing at all that could hurt us. Definitely not an angry alien that is mad at us for dropping it into a reactor. That would be ridiculous. Luckily, we have the big gun this time. So, you know, in case something came to attack us, like, oh, like this guy, I can just shoot him. So he takes bonus damage when you shoot him in the eye. That's why I'm firing kind of slow. I think I have one more shot. One more? There we go. Okay. I have to kick him now. Uh-oh. Kick him. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Drog. That's it. That's his name. He actually, the researchers here named him Drog. He is a fix. He is a warrior fix, is what he is. That's the name of the alien race, and he is of the warrior class. Fun fact about him, he will never kick you. He only has punch attacks. Ah, he missed. So I'm not going to kill him now. I just have to wait. We'll do a two-hand attack at some point. And I'm actually going to back up. I'm going to shoot him again. Okay, he was going to hit me. Oh no. Okay. That's weird. He did the spin attack, which is odd. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put the gun down back here. Hopefully it doesn't despawn again. I had a run earlier where opening this thing fell on top of the gun and it disappeared. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We gotta pull open this thing. This is actually an alien sarcophagus. And, okay, it didn't fall on top of the gun this time. That's good. So, that's an alien. Alright. So this part, so you go that one once, I think? Wait, no. Missed it. What is it? I used to have this down easy. No, I don't. So I have to make this bottom square line up with the top square. Maybe that. There we go. So now that lowers a force field around the sarcophagus, and we can take that thing in the middle, which is a talisman. That'll let us go through alien doors.
Alien artifact.
I'll keep that in my hand. Come over here. Oh, I set it down.
An alien artifact. A big gun.
Big gun. One of these days I'll memorize that puzzle, but no, whatever. It's a really weird one too, because it doesn't make a lot of sense when you just look at it. And hey, it's Drog. See a Drog. But yeah, that puzzle, the colors don't move logically, so you just kind of have to cycle through them. Oh yeah, that's Dr. Escher in the corner there. You can give her the medical device and save her, but that's slow. That's an extra cutscene. So we have to use the device once, or not the device, the talisman. Light the thing up, then we'll climb inside and go in. Oh, if they changed FFZ, you can do a on the gear icon, you can hit Legacy pop out, and that'll old FFZ will work with that. Also, I submitted a big gun emote to FrankerFazy, but it was a couple days ago and they didn't approve it in time, unfortunately. So subscribe to my channel or follow me, and you can see that in action eventually. Oh, I messed this up. Whatever. So now we have to activate all these things. Let's see if I can remember which ones it is. 3, 4, go. Oh, that's not it. I think that was right though. Alright, I have to hit spacebar again. And then 3, 4, 8. I don't. Okay, it's not that. Yeah, it's this one. Because then it's also 4, 5, 8. Spacebar again. Then 4, 5, 8 to make the Y. If you make any of those the wrong ones, then these will just throw you into pits. So luckily, I didn't. And if you go in the one on the right outside of the screen now, that's also instant death, but it's supposed to be instant death right now. We don't have the proper item to go that way yet. That's a fun little animation. Alright, 0G room. Get ready for a train wreck. Please work. I missed. Okay, well, buckle up. Oh, I might actually go back out. I did, okay. This is good. This is actually good to go back out, because I can come back in and it'll be lined up the same way again. So, as you can tell, there's no gravity there. Weirdly enough, the 0G room has 0 gravity. And you rotate around the thing in the middle, and you have to use the gun to shoot to propel yourself towards the doors. But because of the terrible angles and the weird momentum, it's really hard to do. Oh. I wish we could see that again. That's a fun animation. Alright, I think I'm lined up about like this. There we go, easy. Okay, now this room, there's a floor panel in this room where I will die if I walk on it. I'm gonna save here real quick. I'm not gonna step on the floor panel. But there's Drog again. And he has a present for us. So you may think, oh, shoot him with your gun, but he's immune to that now. This reflective shield that he has, great. Oh, good start. It makes him immune to all energy blasts. It'll reflect off of him. Please hit him. I can't hit him. He blocked it. This is a train wreck. There we go. Alright. When you hear the metal clang noise, the when you hear the metallic clang noise, it blocks, and they can hit you for free, and it's real bad. Doesn't happen very often though. And hey, Addicts, in my defense, I just got to change my name today because they released those Justin TV names. Well, I have forgotten to go around and change it everywhere else now. But thank you for reminding me. I will change that after this. Oh, okay. So yeah, the auto walk, when you auto rotate around, you attack too fast, you don't rotate. And so that's what's occasionally happening here. As he moves a little bit and I kick and miss. Okay, there we go. He has a lot of health every encounter.
Admirable opponent. I almost regret your death. What's this? Seems you have left
Behind a present. Okay, so. Oh, I'm gonna heal.
cube.
Shimmering cube. Oh, I almost died. 3 bars left, jeez. That was like 1 more hit, maybe 2. Alright, we're out of energy, that's fine. So hit spacebar to activate the reflective cube. So now we are impervious to lasers, but also we can no longer shoot our gun. Because of reasons.
No way to get out of the crater before the reactor goes critical.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking here, because I have to really think about this. I will explain this once I'm done. Okay. Okay, there we go. So the 6 colored buttons I was pressing moves the like cursor, I guess you could say, along the hexagonal grid. And then, but the thing is, every time you hit it, it reverses direction. So if you hit up the first time, it'll go up. And if you hit up the second time, it'll go down. And the third time, it goes back up, 4th time, down. That's only if you're just hitting the up button. And if you hit any of the edges, or if it runs into itself, or you miss any of the squares, it resets. So I have to kind of remind myself if I'm on normal or reverse directions for that. It's a really weird looking puzzle and it's hard to figure out your first time, but once you get it, it's like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. And we have a little cutscene now where Master Werner Jen, something like that. Another fix is going to come. And he's going to talk to us about all kinds of stuff. And basically, there's a whole bunch of the fixed race here in these ruins, and he's like, oh no, this is going to blow up. This is bad. We need to escape. You need to help us. So we're going to help him. And a little bit about the fixed race, I guess. They were an alien race that, I think, there are 2 classes. There were the warriors and the learners, and they had different opinions on how to run things. And so they went to war, but then eventually they all just went into like stasis or something instead. So now they've just been sitting here in stasis. And so now that the reactor is melting down, you have to wake them up and get them out of here. So Jen here was one of the learners. They're kind of scrawny and they float. And then the warriors were like Drog back there. You know, big, bulky, punching stuff. Luckily, after this, the game's pretty smooth sailing. The chances of dying are much, much lower. I'm still going to save pretty often, just for safety, but it shouldn't be an issue. Oh yeah, he's going to explain the reflective cube to us now. Yep, it reflects lasers, so we can go outside in it. But it draws power from us, but it doesn't technically draw power from us. But it'll make us not be able to shoot our gun, which is the only other important thing.
As you may have already noticed, your external weapons energy system is also affected by the field.
Lore.
Here, take this portable energy source.
So he's going to give us the alien battery. And before I was talking about you can't finish the game if you heal too much, this is that situation. Because most batteries have 100 energy, but this one has 500. So you have a lot more healing you can do, but if it drops below 75%, then you can't beat the game. Is this a PS1 game? No, it is on PC. It's from 1995, which is why it looks like garbage. It is the best game that was ever released in 1995, though. Origin Systems' other 1995 hot banger, Crusader No Remorse, is a close second, though. That is another hot shooter. It is something else. Maybe I'll get that in the next shots fired. Who knows? So we have to wait for Jen to go all the way back to his spaceship and leave before we regain control. Okay, I'm gonna actually check my... I think I'm healed up. I don't remember actually. Oh, I don't have any battery left. Okay. So, going to... have to lower that. I have to hit I now, actually. And switch my battery out. Then I'm gonna set this on the ground. I don't need it anymore. It's empty battery, whatever. Now, importantly...
A big gun.
Big gun! I need that in a second. So, upcoming is an intentional soft lock in the game. Is incredibly dumb. So I put this on. Remember, I can't fire my gun, but I have to backtrack through the 0G room. I have to put the reflective shield on to go through that door, but I have to turn it off before I go through this door. Otherwise, I get into the 0G room and can't shoot my gun and can't leave. So, this is even worse going back. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I got it. I am the best video gamer in the world. I will be signing autographs after this run. Please hold your applause. Okay. So our walkie-talkie is telling us there are dudes here now. So go interact with this weird thing on the wall. It turns out it's a computer terminal. This is sort of a cutscene. Why can't I move my hand? There we go. We hit the button to raise the ball up. Has Lastly pimped out his anime podcast yet? No, but I mean, yes, but I'll do it again. Shenanigans with Lastly and Dead Robots every Sunday at twitch.tv/deadrobots. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go to shenanigans.moe to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, I have to hit a button now. Anyway, the two guys in this room spawn randomly and will move around randomly. So they happen to spawn kind of far away. And so they had to walk a little bit. They can spawn a lot closer than that. So, we have to raise this back up. Oh, too bad.
It must be our target.
It must be our target.
It's reopened. I'm taking him out. Fire in the hole.
So he chucks a grenade in. It's, luckily, this grenade has the longest fuse in the world. Oh my god. I could sit here for 10 years and this one blow up. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Pops out there. Hardest part is picking it up. That's easy. And hit enter? No. You hit enter, it puts it down on top of the hole in the wall. Hit spacebar to throw it back in. A couple years later. What the? Ah! Okay, we're gonna pick up this again. Because I just like hearing that. We don't actually need to shoot ever again in this run. Okay, so remember how I said this will kill you before? We have the right item that'll let us not die. Okay, we can climb in now. I technically should have put the cube away, but whatever. I'll just not hit spacebar. This is nice animation again. Meow. The Superman fly through this tube. Alright, this next part is weird looking. So there's asteroids flying towards the screen for some reason, but the gravity is on the wall, unless you come in here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Okay. Oh, this is fine, this is fine. I'm gonna check what my other save situation is. Don't mind me. After the crash, after cuts, oh, I don't know. Okay, we'll just gotta load here. So, that room, the asteroids, they spawn randomly, they fight randomly. If they hit you, you instantly die. Is this before? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Welp. I have one thing I can check. Backup B, save 6. Copy and replace. Okay, I need to get out of the screen now. So, how's it going? Oh god, the buttons. 2. That's really far back, that's really far back. These are all at the beginning, so I don't want to load any of these. What is save 6? Oh, thank god. Okay, I think this will be after what I just did. So I'll go back and show it off. So this is an invalid run, unfortunately. Okay, let's climb in here and see if this has been done yet or not. Oh, I need to minimize this window now. It's covering up my notes for the other awful puzzle. There we go. Okay, we get to see this again. And I'll go here and see if we can explain this without the asteroids flying at us. Okay. So, as you saw before I died, there was a bunch of circles blocking this hole in the wall now. And you step on these arrows to rotate them and line up some lines. And it's a really easy puzzle. It just can instantly kill you sometimes. And then you get a sick cutscene of the planet's butthole opening up and ejecting all of the asteroids out. It's real weird. Anyway, that happened. That is actually the first time I have ever died in that room. It never happens. Oh my god. Marathon luck. Okay, so what am I doing now? I'm running out this way. So this is that hole we threw the grenade in, so this will take us to the ruins. Oh, thank goodness for backup saves. When I was making backup saves, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna die there. I don't need to worry about a save there. It'll never happen. And so I have hardly any late game saves. But luckily, I have that one. I will be saving, well, not that often actually. So pretty much all that's left is just run around. So that's the ruins. There's a lot of reading you can do there if you pick up the translator. But since we didn't save Dr. what's her name? Esper, whatever. We didn't get the translator. So, again, have to walk up these because if you run, you don't climb them. And, like Master Werner Jen said, the reflective shield is airtight, so we can walk around outside. Never mind, like, how are we, you know, breathing if it's airtight. We only have so much air in there. Don't worry about that. So, get the alien cube some more. Okay, a little bit more of this. So this is why another reason why it was important to clear out all of those drones earlier. Is because they would still be here shooting at us if we didn't. And there are going to be extra dudes. The drones would just be like an extra bother to have to think about. Obviously their energy blast would just bounce off us, because that's the thing that happens now. But yeah, we'll see if any shots ricochet off us. These guys have terrible aim. I think the guy's Unit 12? I don't remember. Oh, that's Unit 12. Alright, Unit 12. He's the best dude in the game. See, he shoots at you once and runs away. And he wants to fist fight us, but we're just gonna run away. So remember the last time we were here, there were those drones shooting at us, and they're gone now. Okay, this thing actually has tracking. So if we keep moving, it'll kill us. So once it shoots, we stop moving, and it's fine. Alright, Unit 12, do your thing. Come on, man. Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He's blocking my view is what he's doing. Okay, we're fine. Usually, Unit 12 there, he'll try and fight you and just fall off a ledge and die. He's the best. And now we have this cutscene. I can't move at all. Mastaba's just talking to us. Unit 12 was my favorite unit in the game. I'm gonna drink some water. Dr. Escher. Oh, he fell off! Yeah! Unit 12. Unit 12. Does not fail to disappoint. So that spaceship was Dr. Mastaba leaving. And he took Dr. Escher with him, so it doesn't matter if you save her or not. And so we'll have to go off planet to get revenge. And I mean, that's the whole point of the game, is get revenge on the dude that turned you into a cyborg, right? We'll see. So there's one more fight. And again, the reflective shield means we can't use our gun. Alright, so the reason we have to fight this dude is he will hit us if we use the keypad on the door,
Here and left you to die.
and will interrupt you from being able to use it. Because time doesn't stop when you enter a keypad. One of the main things this game does. So we have to beat him up and kill him.
If you beat me now, it doesn't matter once the reactor goes.
So an overhead smash. Oh, I missed. Okay.
Mastaba stranded you here and left you to die.
Okay, there he is. So he drops the datapad that tells you how to open this door, but it's the same every time. You just have to, it's another one of those light up puzzles, like I mentioned. You know, if you remember from before, the whites out puzzle. Just come over here and hit this. Alright, gonna reset a bunch. I'm looking for a vertical, horizontal line in the middle lit up, the four corners lit up, a donut lit up, or some like weird S shapes. You know, keep your eyes open. No, that's almost it. This is 1,000 times easier than trying to do this the normal way. It's really an abysmal puzzle. I will try and explain it after I do it. Because, so when you hit a button, it changes things. Then when you hit the button again, it changes other things. But what it changes depends on what you hit the first time. So, or not the first time, but the previous button affects the next button press. So it's awful. It's the worst. I'm not seeing the puzzles or the patterns I need. Come on, game. Oh. I can actually do this. I think it's like... I hit the wrong buttons. Reset. Oh, hey. No. Okay, I have to back out of it now because I hit buttons, so it'll change what the buttons do. So you have to back out to reset it. That's fine. But yeah, like I said, I mentioned really early on, the hand movement has like kind of a dead zone. And if you only move a little bit, it won't move at all. And that's what happened, and I hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. You need to hit that one. There we go. So yeah, and for anyone who just started watching recently, the reason I was clicking so slowly was because the hand has to do its full articulation motion. It has to flex. Otherwise, it'll drop the input. It's incredibly dumb. Okay, we're at the end of the game now. I mean, we're not at the end of the game. We have to go get revenge, right? It's a load screen. Alright. One last dude. Oh, we bounced it off our head. Bounce another one off our head. It's possible to reflect these back at the dude, but your body is so weirdly shaped it very rarely happens. Had it happen once or twice. See ya, dude. This ship's only got room for one. Alright, time's coming up soon, actually. Access. Just a heads up. So we're gonna get revenge down here, right? Right? Alright. One last time for old time's sake.
A big gun.
Big gun! Okay, I have to put that down now. Unfortunately, we cannot take the gun with us. So now, this thing has a bad battery in it. It's not going to power it enough. I have to back up and use it to take out my alien battery. It is at a very high charge. Then put the battery in. Oh, that's time, by the way. You can just hit the timer whenever. Whatever. I have lost control at this point. So yeah, we're going to go get revenge. Totally, right? We're not just going to fly off into space and roll credits. No. This game, spoilers, has a terrible ending. Because you rescue the fix and get off the planet before it explodes, and you chase after Mastaba's dropship, and then it rolls credits, and that's it. Nothing happens. There was going to be a sequel, like it was mentioned earlier. It's going to be BioForge Plus. But, it got canceled. And so it was going to pick up directly where this left off. But yeah, that's that the planet butthole that we opened up. What's the world record? So that's an interesting question, because the only recorded run is mine, which is 1 hour and like 11 minutes and something. But there's a Reddit post from like 3 years ago or something that a guy says he got it in 55 minutes, and he had a VOD, but it was on Hitbox, so it's gone now. So I have no idea if he actually got 55, like what his timing methods were, if he had like a load remover or something, who knows. What skips he did, no idea why. But yeah, we flew off into space and roll credits. Ah. Yep. So this has been BioForge. It's the best game I ever made. It's the best shooter in the history of video games. The marathon's all downhill from here. I mean, you should keep watching, but it's, you know, it's nothing will match this. Sorry for spoiling the marathon, but, you know, it was just when I had my time slot. But yeah, that's all. That's BioForge. I'm Lastly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching Shots Fired all week until Sunday. Yeah.